Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Stockopolis Jack here, bringing you a brand new video. And today, we're going to be discussing a couple of stocks. The first stock we're going to be discussing is TTOO Biosystems. And as you can see, the time of recording this, it is sitting at 0.1269, and that was the screenshot from a little while ago, but up around 4% after hours, after a massive day, as they announced possible monkeypox detection testing. So let's get into the stock a little bit. Yes, it is sitting at 12 cents, and as you may see, it is listed on the NASDAQ. So we'll get into that now in a moment. That is a big concern. But as you can see, very, very low market cap of 22 million, a fairly large public float at 169.3 million. And as you can see, around 8.5% of the shares are shorted. So as you can see, today they announced they believe they can develop a molecular diagnostic test for the monkeypox virus, and it's possible on their platform. As you can see, our team has demonstrated the scientific expertise to develop new tests on our perpetual platform, including direct from blood and swab tests. And that was stated by the chairman and CEO, John Sperzel. And as you can see, given the urgent nature of the monkeypox virus and the potential for global transmission, we have communicated with the FDA and CDC, and we are exploring the potential to develop and commercialize a test for a monkeypox virus. And this went up about a max of 15 to 20% today, as the hype of monkeypox continues and these stocks. But again, after hours, it ended down 5%, and again, it's up a couple of percent. But again, there's hype around this. The volume was over 300 million today, which is insane. And as you can see here, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has the only FDA-cleared test that can detect monkeypox by swab, and this test is being offered through the CDC's Public Health Laboratory Response Network. This direct from blood and swab test could detect this monkeypox virus, and there's FDA approval. This could skyrocket. But again, that is a long ways away. This may never come out of nothing, may never be anything, but it's one to watch, and I will say this is extremely and highly volatile and, based on news, because if no FDA approval ever comes out, this could be the end for this company, and we'll get into that here now. Why could potentially be the end if this don't work out? As you can see, they received a NASDAQ extension to comply with the bid price rules. As you can see, the NASDAQ hearings panel has granted the company's request for an extension until November 1st of 2020 to regain compliance with NASDAQ's minimum bid price requirement. As you can see, they must have a closing bid price of at least $1 per share for a minimum of 10 consecutive business days. If the company is able to do so within the prescribed time period and satisfies all other applicable criteria for continued listing, the matter will be closed. And as you can see, this is a big point here. During the extension period, the company will continue to actively monitor the stock price while it considers the options available to it and take action if necessary and as deemed appropriate by the company's boards to deficiency, including potentially affecting a reverse stock split, which, is not one you want to hear if you're a shareholder. I know it's not one I want to hear, but, they're going to do everything they can, obviously, to try to get into the NASDAQ. And this monkeypox test could potentially save them with FDA approval. But again, everybody's going to be racing for that easy-to-use monkeypox test. So, again, this is a highly speculative play, and it's one to just keep an eye out for. The next stock we're going to be talking about is BBBY, and if you haven't heard of this, I don't know where it's been. This one has been blowing up. Wallstreet Bets have been talking about it, but as you can see, sitting at 10.19, down a hefty on the day, 14%. I had a nice bounce back there again at the end of the day and in the after hours. Now, as you can see, the public float is fairly low for a stock at this price, 61.5 million. No, it's not overly low, but, substantially lower than most stocks. And as you can see, still under $1 billion market cap. And as you can see, 47.2% of the float is shorted according to MarketWatch, but we'll get into it here now. The off-exchange short volume ratio is around 58%, and the shorts have barely any days to cover. As you can see here again, there's only been rising the short volume. Now again, this don't mean everything we've seen. Scary numbers and massive numbers of these short volume ratios before, only for the stock to tank. They're going to try to push it down as much as they can to get the diamond hands out. But again, this is a speculative play. I believe it was only last Thursday I saw it at $5. So, you have to know when to get in and get out or not touch it at all. These plays are extremely volatile, and you have to, keep a close eye and know your plan when you're getting into them. Now we're going to discuss the US economy. And as you can see today, the Nasdaq closed down on Tuesday after the dismissal forecast from Micron Technology pulled chip makers and tech stocks lower as investors await the US inflation data that could lead the Federal Reserve to further tighten its efforts to curb inflation. High inflation numbers on Wednesday following last week's blowout job reports will likely stop the Fed from easing interest rates hikes anytime soon and halt markets rally off mid-June lows. The market has been well lately. I'm not going to say spectacular. Certain plays have. I know the biotech plays have been killing it, due to monkeypox, but the overall market has been increasing, and this could kill momentum. You have some strategists and technicians contemplating saying the bottom is behind us. This is a new bull market now. Typically, in a bear market, a summer rally is not unusual, and that's true. Most years there are one, but it's gonna be. But it's gonna be a big time when this data comes out, and hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. Please leave a like, subscribe for more content, and of course, have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching.